the 9th instalment in what caught my eye series. In this edition, I'm going to be focused on the big relegation 6-pointer tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff between Southampton and Everton at St Mary's. Now, I was to and fro whether to do this game or the biggie on Sunday, Liverpool versus Manchester City, but that will take care of itself. I've been watching that with my eyes peeled and glued, and there will be a lot of shouting, there will be a lot of frustration, but thankfully for you lot, you won't be seeing it live on camera because I do not want to attract attention to myself. So this game is a massive game. It's a relegation 6-pointer. You got two of the most overrated managers that the Premier League has ever had. Two managers who are hovering around the relegation zone. One is in the actual relegation zone, and whoever loses this game will get the sack. Or will they? If Everton lose, will Michael Silva get the sack? Because it seems to me, has he got some dirt on the owners of it? Has he found some, or, is he, because they're trying to pay for the new stadium in Stanley Park? Is that why they can't afford to, offer him the compensation when he leaves? Is that why? Because they've got no money left. And they have to put it all in the stadium. It's got to be one of those two reasons, because I have no idea why he's still in the job. Hassan Hool should have got the sack after they got beat by Leicester by 9 goals to 0. That was a complete and utter nightmare for them. And this game, it may be a 0-0 draw. Both teams don't want to lose. But I watched Everton against Spurs, and it was probably one of the worst games I've ever watched. Terrible game it was. And guess who bailed you out of the mire when you were 1-0 down? You guessed it. Tosan. And who signed Tosan, I wonder? Oh yeah. Could it have been Sam Allardyce? It's funny, isn't it? How Sam Allardyce signing, he berated and hated Sam Allardyce. He come off the bench, his player, and got you a point. While Missy Keane, who Marco Silva bought, by the way, he hardly bloody plays him. So it's funny that, isn't it? A Sam Allardyce signing saves Marco Silva's job. How is he still in a job? It must be one of the most mythical and strangest things in history. You got the media, right? They go, oh, managers judged by their results, and they will get the sack. Yet Marco Silva's results are terrible. They're 17th in the Premier League as it stands, and they're showing no signs of, getting out of the mire. So it's a myth by TalkSport, Sky Sports, BBC, and all those pundits. Because if it was just by results, he would have gone a long time ago. A long time ago. You've got that pony, right? Richarlison. You've got Marco Silva coming out and saying he's not a diver. And you having a bloody laugh. Every time he goes down, it's not with him actually having an injury, it's him feigning injury. He's clutching his face, he's clutching his knee, he's clutching his leg. The guy is an utter disgrace. He's a diver. He's a dirty, rotten cheat. That's what he is. He's a terrible player. His record, right, of scoring against the top 6 was about 2 goals in something. The same kind of goal tally that Lukaku had against the top 6 clubs in his second season at Manchester United. The guy's an absolute pony, and Marco Silva keeps playing him. It wouldn't surprise me if Marco Silva, right, has got Brazilian roots. Maybe he's got some ancestors that he didn't know about previously. It seems to be that sort of thing, because they seem to have that, that chemistry, that father and son development, which is pretty weird. They plucked him from Everton, from Watford to Everton, and both right in the sea. 50 million down the drain was the chance to fail to score against the top 6 again. He's a bang average player, terrible player. And we've been linked with him. I don't want him in my club. He is shit. Absolute crap. Maybe Michael Silva's not getting the sack because Everton are trying to pay for the new stadium. Maybe they can't afford to give compensation about 20 million or something if he does get the sack, which he should anyway. Or maybe they're going, well, they've got loads of managers and that's that. And they don't want to change every other year. But if that was Sam Allardyce, that performance, or lack of, against Spurs, you Evertonians would be calling them out, you bloody hypocrites. And I find them very strange how they're loyal to Marco Silva. I'll tell you why I say that. Because when Joey Barton, right, was having a go at David Unsworth when he compared him to a PE teacher, how many Evertonians, right, were defending him? Because I seem to remember Evertonians coming on and agreeing with Joey Barton. It's funny that, isn't it, you Evertonians? You keep about bloody loyalty. You're more loyal to Marco Silva than you were David bloody Unsworth. What does that tell you about Everton Football Club? Marco Silva, he loves himself too much. He must have a mirror in every single place in his house. He loves himself. He's got the personality of a cardboard box. He's so wooden, he should be sponsored by wood. How he survived this time, I'll never know. So this game, hopefully, one gets the sack. Come on. It really frustrates me when managers who should be judged by their results and they don't get the sack. And it's funny, isn't it, how us United fans, right, we're called, oh, plastic, this and that. At least we back our bloody managers, yeah? Moisey, by some of these top reds, they still back Moisey. They still thought that we shouldn't have given him the sack, only because they were brainwashed by Sykes Ferguson. Your job now, stand by your new manager, and they listened to what Sykes Ferguson said. You know, Moyes was a novice. He was never cut up for the Man United job. You know, we're stuck by Louis van Gaal. And Mourinho, 3 seasons, you know, some of these top reds did. I never backed him in the first because I couldn't stand Mourinho. I should have got him earlier. So, you know, you can't call United fans plastic. You know, Old Trafford was you know, roaring the team and supporting the team. You Evertonians don't know what support is. You don't know what support is. You never have and you never will. So hopefully, somebody gets the sack. Who would I rather lose? I'd rather but I can't stand both clubs. I can't stand Everton for obvious reasons. Can't stand Southampton. What they treated Corpio was a disgrace. What a disgrace they were. Absolutely disgusting club. Anyway, again, Brighton is a bigger club than you, right? Yeah, they're bigger than you. Brighton are bigger than you. Every team's bigger than you. And actually, oh yeah, just saying that, Brighton are actually above you in the table, and so are Bournemouth. Awkward. So yeah, that's my saying on this game. So we'll see what happens.